I know we all remember the COVID pandemic, but do we really remember how bad it was? I mean, we had friends and family die of COVID. We were afraid of our own lives during COVID. We did everything we could. We wore masks. We avoided places. There were shutdowns. There were all kinds of things we were trying to do to protect ourselves. All the while, the President of the United States at the time, Donald Trump, said, "Oh, it's nothing. It's a hoax. It'll go away when it warms up." He had all kinds of excuses for it. Then there was a breakthrough, and they had some COVID tests. We'd be able to test whether or not we had COVID, but of course, there was a shortage of them. Getting COVID tests was virtually impossible to get, and still people are fucking dying. Well, this is why, to me, this is one of the most appalling things that Donald Trump did, because it's so traitorous. Not maybe in the legitimate legal sense, but in my mind, what he did here was absolutely horrible. He tells us that COVID is nothing. The tests are hard to get, so we don't even need the test, and we can't get the test. So Donnie's on the phone with Vladimir Putin, the leader of an adversarial country. He's not our friend, his country, and he meddled in the 2016, the 2020, and now the 2024 election to help Donald Trump. This guy is not our buddy. But Donnie felt so empathetic to Vladimir Putin. He said, "Hey, Vlad, I'll send you some of the COVID tests. They're real hard to get, but I'm the president, and you're the president of Russia. I'll get you. I'll do you solid." See, that's the way it goes with wealthy people in general. They get away with stuff. They get stuff that all of us don't get. And it's fucking ridiculous. But this is even more egregious because this motherfucker, Donald Trump, was president of the United States. He's supposed to be looking out for all of us. And that's not what he did. He told us, don't worry about this massive pandemic that killed 1 million Americans. It's no big deal. But in his mind, he knew it was a big deal, so he thought he'd help out his buddy, Vladimir Putin. That's fucked up, to say the least. And that alone would be reason not to vote for Donald Trump. Now, most of us that are listening to this won't vote for the motherfucker for any number of reasons. But even the dumb fucking MAGA fuck Trumplafucks will see that as, well, he was just being a nice guy. Fuck Donald Trump and fuck all of you that support him.